Potato Joe here. Um, I've been wanting to play the PlayStation. Um, Play. Basically, it's like you're flying a real plane. The layout of it. I'm trying it out now. Hold on, let me double check that my audio is working. Well, I think I've loved Ace Combat from when I was a kid. It's been one of my favorite games that I've ever played, and I'm excited to do this one. So, I am going to challenge myself on hard. Let's experience this, y'all.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
That's what I got.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
Wash your fingernails, lady.
Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been doing your best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Holy crap.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site.
Interesting.
Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base.
Yes, sir.
This is not a drill.
Also, I don't want to talk during any of that because that's the story. I'll tell you what though, I'll talk whenever I'm flying. Okay, what's this? Aircraft tree. Interesting. Alright. Huh. So, my dad did play this a little bit, and so I have his planes. I don't know which one would have came first. So I'm at a little bit of an advantage. He didn't go through the entire thing, but I have no idea what any of this means. Looking at that one looks like it's the best statted-wise. I apologize for not having complete starting from scratch.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Not much I can do. I'm just gonna do the flying and shooting down. So basically you'll experience the story, but I might get some of the benefits of previous save data. But I started a new game, so it doesn't make sense.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
And Mage Squadron 2. Got it.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Okay.
The carrier. No.
Harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Column 4 understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
What's his name?
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
On the forest. Park it. Park it. Yeah. That's how you change target.
Golem 2, Fox 2. Behind target and
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
I did play
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
I did play some of the old ones before I did this one, so I'm not
Mage 2, target down.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
We've done enough damage to the harbor to carry our hand enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Jab and flares are right below. Golem, Mage.
Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
There. I gotcha.
Mage 2, walking.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
Target is down.
They confirmed with their whole payload. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. Combat mission accomplished. We still got half our baggage.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Here for seeing off in the distance. Over there. $800 meters. fire.
Breaking out of luck.
Okay.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Break!
Mage 2, locked.
Alright, let's get the show on the road. Where is he? Where is he?
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Come on,
Attack missed.
Alright.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Come on.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
And now I can
Gollum
do it.
Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Set the height limit why, hello there.
I am Princess Rosa Gusset Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Huh.
Your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
Yes, I've played War Thunder several times, but on PS4 it just had too much storage space, and I didn't have enough storage.
We are currently assessing
So I
the
had it on
damage to the base.
Xbox.
We have confirmed. We know International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here.
On War
You have our
Thunder or
thanks.
this?
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones.
Yes.
They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian Army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown.
That's not
Our
good.
sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yuzha was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yuzha, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
So she survived?
In case you were wondering? Yeah, I survived.
Oh, thank you.
I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians.
This is my first time playing this. My dad played this. And so I'm playing... I started a new
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here.
I'm looking forward to it.
I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Yusian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats. And the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate.
I think it was a
Its
MiG,
gun was aimed at the yard.
But...
This
I know it was a MiG, but I
prison.
don't know what it was.
This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt.
You know your stuff.
The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
Ooh. Well, now she's dead. Probably. Alright, next mission.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. Has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Sir, yes sir. We have our mission. And to answer that, it was a MiG-31. Foxhound. I don't get paid for until the missions that he didn't do. So what was the branch he was going down to? I think he was going down this way. SU-47 and the SU-35. SU-35 looks like it's better. I guess he was trying to get to 30 or 47. But 35 looks... I don't know what that means, but if this is what you're talking about, I don't know. I mean, I like doing the flying and shooting down and the story. I never really paid attention to the names of the planes. Oh. This is a Russian jet, huh? go with the Russian jet again. Hey, you know your stuff. Should I go for the 47 or the 35? What about SU? So MiG's a Russian, F's a US, SU. Or A. There's a lot of names here. So this is the USA branch. Yeah, the 47 looks like something off of a Star Wars or something. What about the 35? Go down that path. Can do the Cobra. The F-22, I know that one. What's the Cobra? So much stuff. Alright, well then, you said can do the Cobra, which probably means something good. So, I'm gonna get to 35. Oh, wait, I think, hold on, is the Cobra a weapon part? Oh. Okay, I do know that. Dang, you must really like fighter jets.
ASAP. Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Probably should have done.
Any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? You should be close.
Yep.
Popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
The nearest airbase has got fighters. Request permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Alright.
Free to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. It's okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Trigger, there's one more to go. Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also to their targets, too.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Enemy on your tail. Switching.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Evading.
Bandit evaded the attack. On his tail.
Page 2, locked.
No, radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Here's some feedback from those poor merchants. Write your manual in a language we can understand. Reaching over clear ground. School 3, have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Getting out of block. Breaking.
Alright,
Golem 1, Fox 2.
so bomber plane is trying to take off.
Locked on target.
Evading enemy missile.
Nice shot, Mage 2.
Getting out of block. Breaking.
Enemy clouds. Locked.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
5 targets remaining.
Am I stuck?
The big flying a Russian plane.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
I do indeed.
Right, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
4 targets remaining.
You're never gonna guess what it is.
Golem 1, Fox 2.
Totally not my YouTube channel name.
3 targets remaining.
Locked on. Meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Huh? Oh crap. Yeah, there's only 5 of them though.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
On target.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Missile did not connect.
Don't try to read their movements.
Gotcha.
Fox 2.
Missile away.
Really? I was so close. Alright.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Targeting gun range.
Missile. Missile.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me. Mage 2, bandit on your 6.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Locked.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
He escaped into the clouds.
Fox 2.
No remaining
flashing light.
Mage 2, missile away.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy. You're doing good.
Sounds like a drone.
Just 2 more. He's mine. He's not getting away.
Gun range.
Stall warning. Missile.
Ah, crap.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
So, drones don't feel a G-force,
Mage
huh?
2 splashed a bandit. 1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Ammunition 0.
It didn't connect.
Mage 2, walking.
I'm like a freaking race car.
My wings are iced up.
Where'd he go?
Missile away.
Just gotta get close.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
If it crashed like right then and there when that screen was going black, would I have to do it all over again? Cause that would suck. Alrighty. I think I can do one more mission and then that's the end of this live stream.
You've given us air
Whole
superiority by
episode.
destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
This is interesting to look at. Total rewards. Oh, I do get paid. We got one more nickname. I like Trigger though. Alright. Next part of the story. Two-pronged strategy. Let's see if this lady's dead or not.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us.
That does not sound good.
We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Alrighty. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be air to air. Nothing is 55. Alright. Air to air. This is still probably the best air to air. So what I picked up is the blue ones are air to air. The red ones air to ground. And the purple ones are both. I think. I don't know, I'm starting to like this but I saw one. It is you. Yeah, 8. Alright, I'm going with this one. F-14.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Let's get this show on the road. If I crash or get shot down, then that's the end of the episode. If I finish the mission, that's the end of the episode.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
I gotta take off of the carrier.
Mage 2 is away. Mage 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
I'm telling you, that guy sounds like parking.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Enemy on your tail. Watch out. This one's fine.
Mage 2.
Grand 3, bailing out.
The flag is open. Shelton 2, move in.
Target was not struck.
clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Bandit in my sights. Oh, no. I can't. I lost control. Careful. There's a real demon in there.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn.
Shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Ah, crap. It's the exact thing that they just warned us about.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
Just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
I've missed every single one of them.
These guys will go down easy.
These bandits are fast as hell.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Gold Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Enemies on me.
Mage 2, walking.
Dodged.
They can't get a lock.
Number one, missile in the air!
Skeleton 1, Commander, they got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Yo, Golem 1, heads up. Check your 6.
Golem 2, let's maintain elements. Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile! Lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Control throw.
Skeleton Squadron is down. Too many losses.
So,
All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
brilliant observation. Ignorance earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Golem 4, missile, break hard! I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Yes, sir.
Being locked onto.
Squadron takes the first round.
Mage 2, UAV down.
Machines don't get tired. Golem 1, Box 2. That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
Yowza! My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. Distance 3.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell?
Stall warning.
Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an Su-30. Large wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Golem 2.
Golem and Mage Squadron came to let your sail pull through.
Get your asses out.
Golem 4. Golem 3. See her.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hot shot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, we owe you a check. Okay.
Don't think, focus.
An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fortress aircraft.
Buddy.
We'll let you take it easy next
Ain't
time.
no buddy of anybody's.
I'm dead meat.
Where is she?
I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Don't see.
I'll make it quick.
Golem 2.
Miss. That's a miss.
Got one in my sights.
Stall warning.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Mage 2, provide cover for Allied retreat.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay. We owe him one.
Stall warning.
This is getting a little
Stall
tight.
warning.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak can eat.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Where was she?
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Peacekeeper? Where's the one that got brony?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Radar lock acquired.
Main Squadron, get those things off my ass.
Missiles.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him? That's it, baby. Come to Poppy. Behind one.
All UAVs have been splashed.
So we lost 3 that time?
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Shot those down.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing.
What, over there?
Lower your speed.
Yeah, give me a second.
3,000 to carrier. Mage 2, bank left. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
I wonder if it'll, on the mission briefing, it'll say who got made Golem 2.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Extraordinary fighter, you say? I wonder who that would be. Alright, y'all, well, thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will be doing this every time I am available. So probably every other day. But we'll see. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you, Gamer the Racer, for chatting with me on a live chat. And that's about it. Alright, bye.